this session.
I'm so fucking determined. We need like 40 minutes to get through to the last act. We don't have to get as far as I was wanting to get, but all I need to know is if you're okay for it to be streamed or not, because if it's not streaming...
I believe we are currently, he said...
We're streaming now?
Subconviction, I think. Now, yes, officially
we are streaming. Yes, we are now streaming.
And what point did the stream start?
Guess how many viewers we have?
0.
Yep.
It's the same amount we always
We're
have.
good now.
Same amount we always have. Right.
Georgia, watch us stream so we could be at 1.
If she loves you, she'd do it. Sorry, that's
boost our numbers.
She had Twitch.
Oh, honestly.
Buy some fake viewers.
I know you got Amazon Prime B word or G word. All right.
Which doesn't make any sense because I'm watching the stream, so it should say 1.
I think it takes a little bit up.
If you have no sound on, it doesn't register.
No,
They're assholes
really?
like that.
No Amazon. Fuck Amazon.
No Amazon.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's us told. Time to start.
Yeah.
So to the viewers at home that might be like, wow, they're even worse than normal. Fucking hell yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Next question. Where were we? Well, we're in this place with a fucking bone. Nice. The gang's about to investigate it. Nice. They read a helmet inscription that reminded them of a sword on the first bit of the first time we were doing this shit.
Nice.
All right, so we read the thing. So is there any more of this skeleton that we feel is important to investigate? Have we like already gone over the main points?
I will say there was a hint from Laurel that your characters would remember that once you felt you'd done investigating, that you needed to talk to him to look into the portal thing. That is the only thing you know right now, is other than like investigating the bones. Okay. You haven't, as of yet, investigated further than the helmet. And I don't think you've actually done the armor yet, and I don't think you've done the wings yet. Okay. I think you might have touched some of these things, but I don't think all of the characters have touched it. I think that's where we're at.
Everybody's very weary of whatever I'm trying to touch.
Yeah, I mean, that's
at all
fair.
times.
At all times. But if we're doing the wings, like that's the thing that has Seto most interested, if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Perceptigate.
Okay. Can you describe how you want to investigate these wings? Can you tell me what your character's doing?
I am...
Can you see through your Echo's eyes?
No. I thought I could at one point, but I was wrong. That's like a whole different ability that's later. So I had to retcon that. I was mistaken. But I can, jump to his position. And sorry, he's there. And then I could move him. And he's a stationary target in space. Essentially, like he doesn't need to sit on the floor or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because it's an intangible thing. It's not even a creature, which is fun.
What's up, Sage?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, does it have the shrooms or the?
Because it wouldn't affect. Yeah, it wouldn't affect the echo because it's intangible and ghostly. But you're a leaf boy. You're specifically susceptible
to Constitution saves. Is that what I gotta do?
To the freshwater coral that's a fungus that's parasitic.
Okay, is it like a charmed condition?
No.
Okay,
it's a biological thing. Just because where your echo was, if you look under your thing, like that bit is fungus, like this bit is.
Oh yeah, no, he was just jumping on a rock.
Is rock.
Or he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, he wouldn't.
Well, that's fine.
Boom, baby.
Uh-huh.
That's
Well,
how we
They look a bit
started.
similar.
Not bad.
That
But the
explains a lot. From last
Seto,
session.
22, baby. Woo!
as you switch out with your echo and reposition, in that few seconds while you decide and align where you're navigating next, you feel this freshwater coral that was so troublesome to Steve already try and take onto your form. It doesn't manage to penetrate you as you quickly jump on the spot, flattening its tendrils. You may proceed.
Alright. Yeah, now I'm just gonna look at the feathers and see what I can see without touching them right now.
Do you
Like-
move?
I don't want to disrupt too much of the mushroom, right? So if I stay, is it like sitting in the miasma where I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Then I
like a
will-
round thing, yeah.
All right, bet. Then make sure it's 30.
But I think on a
feet.
22, you would notice the tendrils already
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
recover.
All right, then I'll switch with them there. Boom, boom, and that
Whoa.
right by the helmet, because that's like, he's like, where can I land that they won't try to kill me and force me to kill everybody?
Oh my gosh.
Most of the people here are your teammates.
Well, that aren't my teammates. There's one guy down here. So basically, there's this one guy down here that might gotta
There's one guy down
die.
there.
But if we kill him, we're getting a vertebrae and a feather, maybe some new armor. We got like options.
Man,
You're like, luckily,
how do you
don't do that.
investigate the feathers?
I tiptoe through the tulips down over here because they're on the
Mhm.
ground, especially that one
Mhm.
that's just kind of like laying there. I want to see if it looks, for lack of a better word, is heavy. You know what I mean? The one that's right. No.
I'm gonna say nature
Oh fuck, that's fair.
because you couldn't see weight. Like,
No, I guess how much it set into the earth was my thought on it, but that's still fair. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do something I don't know shit about. Hey dice! Hey dice! Hey dice! Hey! I just happen to know some shit about some shit.
That's cool.
Nice. Hell yeah!
In D&D Beyond, they come up from it
Fuck yeah!
with your special dice.
Ooh,
That's
nice. I changed them from my fuck ass dice.
on an 18, Seto notices that these feathers are making more of a deep imprint into the ground than a bird feather would, despite their size being so much larger. And I think you put together that these have also fossilized from not just the way that they're imprinted onto the ground, but also how rigid they stay. Despite the fact that there is at times a slight breeze here, the feathers don't move at all. And I think from that, you would start to think that these feathers are somewhat heavy, the largest of them being monumentally heavy.
All right, and given that I got to see this feather close, and it's indicative of the wings themselves, right? The fossilized, heavy. Okay, so through this feather, I can extrapolate the wings. Cool.
Yeah, and in fact, I think Seto would probably be looking at all of it to work out that feather.
Yeah, taking in the whole thing. All right, yeah, hell yeah. These, they're like stone feathers. It's all petrified. It's fucking dope. Do you think they're hollow? I don't know why I'm yelling like you're like that. Seto is yelling across the wings at you. I'm sorry. I'm in character.
It could be. It's hard to say. I mean, we don't really know what the anatomical structure of these are, or if these are even necessarily part of their anatomy. Maybe they might be an aesthetic addition. It may not even be functional.
I'm like standing right next to a feather. Can I like do a nature check and be like, this is what a feather is.
Um, I think you could do a nature check to try and determine whether these wings are anatomically connected. Yes.
Here I go.
Boom. This is perfect.
On a 26, I'm going to say you notice that there are skeletal parts to these wings. Like, these wings aren't totally feathers, which would suggest that they've rotted at the same time period. I think on a 26, I'm going to say that you consider the fact that there are very few fossil feathers. Feathers are something that require a distinctly, like, specific sleet and layering style to fossilize. And I think you would start to wonder what caused this god to fossilize. Because they should be already covered in something. They should be layered. And if they were unearthed, there should be like evidence of some of them still being submerged, and there isn't. Because 26 is really high.
Okay.
Right.
Can I couple things? Is there a way that I would know how this quote unquote god died? Would that be a religion check? Is just knowing?
I'm going to say religion or history, but it's going to be hard. The DC
Okay.
would be at least 20.
I don't know that it's that hard.
I mean, I'll try. Otherwise, I'm going to ask the dude that's right here.
There's like a chunk of rib bone missing right here.
Right.
I think because but that would be medicals. I think Steve is more asking, like, is there history in the world that he's encountered before about...
All right.
What is this guy's name again? It's not Laurel?
Laurel.
Do you know how Resk died?
I would assume so.
How? Not that.
How?
Oh,
we're just yelling at this bug. That's not for you, Dan.
One second. How we're not really sure they were here before we were.
So are there any like stories or fables or legends?
The time before us is a children's narrative on the material plane. It's the closest thing I can imagine. But that speaks of a very different time.
What's the story?
Do you know it?
I know pieces. I haven't heard it for at least 150 years. I'm not a child anymore, and I've had some myself and grandkids. But I suppose what I'm saying is I'm hazy on it, and my understanding is there was a time where the elves lived on the material plane along with the giants, and the giants were poor rulers, and the elves attempted to overthrow them. And we didn't succeed great because we ended up here. And I suppose we didn't totally fail because the giants went underground. We hid here until it was different. And then the time of man happened, popped up like little sprouts, I suppose, of their own. But that would have been over 10,000 years ago.
I mean, we saw...
What does Resk have to do with that story?
Resk would have been Well, we assume some kind of royal successor, but we took her side because she was ready to succeed over her brother, and her brother didn't like that, and neither of them ended up succeeding. Everything fell. It was a
Who ended up
cataclysm.
succeeding?
Man,
Always men.
we lost.
There was a cataclysm?
Yes, about 10,000 years ago.
What happened?
There aren't many records. We hid to the Feywild.
Right.
My only real memory of what I've been told is that things didn't die, and that was bad.
Wait. Think like nothing at all?
Well, elves don't normally die. Well, we started these days, but they didn't used to, and the giants didn't either.
Okay. I mean, it's certainly interesting because we're fighting an undead guy who's trying to create as many things to power his unlife as possible.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds pretty similar. Do we think that maybe he's trying to do whatever they did back then?
My understanding is whatever they fought over, the result was death. And if his lich ideals are to remove death, it sounds on the surface okay, but the reality is, if things don't die, what happens when you eat? What happens when your children and your children's children and your children's children all look the same age as you? What happens when you all need to drink water? What happens when the life in that water doesn't die? It can never be pure.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna see if I could figure out cause of death. And I'm gonna begin by trying to look over here where it looks like she may have gotten stabbed in the heart.
I know
What
from
kind?
last session that we did quite a lot to pump you up against the mycelium.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to avoid the bits. Now that I know what the mycelium looked like.
it's basically assumed that the red rock and the water is most of what's safe, and everything else is a bit risky.
So I'm gonna do one of these boys.
That's safe. Yeah.
And then end up over here.
Yeah. And what does Steve do? It will be a medicine roll. What does Steve do to kind of like try and see if that's the cause of death?
So I guess I'm trying to look at it all in general, but it does look like there's some sort of break in the skeleton where their quote unquote heart would be, maybe, even though the heart would really be there-ish, but like, I don't know, people think it's there.
Yeah, everyone thinks slightly to the left means on the left side, but in my day.
So I guess I'll look to like try to see if that's a battle wound and just kind of look over the skeleton in general.
Okay.
No touchy just yet. Haha.
I'm gonna need 2 checks. I'm gonna need the medicine roll, but I will also need an Arcana roll.
That is fine. Do you care which one goes first?
Nope.
All right, medicine roll coming on. Arcana roll coming on.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay. On a 1915. Okay. Steve, as you kind of trace your fingers around the air of the wound, like trying to work out just how much of her is missing, I think you start to consider what would need to have impacted her to be this scale. And I think once you start to consider that this is actually quite a small break for such a large rib cage, not that it's insignificant, but people do survive like fairly bad punctures to their lungs, you know? And I think it's through noticing that you and also it's a fossil, it has decayed a bit. There are parts of it missing. I think you start to think it couldn't have just been something typical. And you start to, almost in a druidcraft sense, feel what is and what isn't of this wound. And let me just draw. You notice that only these ribs are actually missing in terms of injury. The rest of it is just degradation.
Yes, that is specifically where I was looking.
Yeah. And when you do that Arcana roll, you realize that there is no mana there. Like the rest of this skeleton reeks of mana. It's almost pungent with magic. But that area, gone.
So the mana is infused with the skeleton.
Almost like the tips around it are actively cauterized. Like it's not even like there are other areas of this, like the elbows, like some of that tibia, where there are breaks and like there is mana leaking from the fossil, like it is like into the water, making it rainbow colored. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Something stole the mana. Something.
Right. So like I got two things. One, I just want to use, I don't know, I guess use like my intelligence or wisdom to go, what would happen if I touched a different giant skeleton to this giant skeleton? Think that would be a horrible thing? Or a...
I think
I'm
you've
literally
touched
holding another bone.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the finger of...
Yeah, your staff.
Yeah. Who? Groot? It's not Gruesith, is it? No, it's... Bolsa?
Yeah, Boulder, I think.
Bolsa? Still.
What does my brain think about that?
I think you would consider it to potentially have a reaction, but I don't think you'd be able to predict it. And certainly not in that area that is suspiciously lacking in any kind of mana.
Okay. So I'm going to go... Laurel, do you know any stories about any battles or fights that Resk was in? It looks like there's an injury to where their heart would be.
Just with their brother, of my knowledge.
Gruesith?
Yes.
So, my brain, having seen the sword, do you think it could have been from the sword? Does it look about that size-ish?
What sword?
Oh, no, this is me talking to myself.
Oh.
But the truth, whatever you showed us earlier.
Yeah, Rusev's sword in that cave.
Trusif?
Rusev.
The sword that they were staring at. It's Settle's fault.
Yes.
I don't remember the name of the sword.
I put in chat.
Yeah, it's in the chat. It's Fateth.
Fate.
I was
Fate-
right. I said it earlier, but okay.
Two different things. Obelisk, not sword.
Yes. Could this have been fated?
It's either that or Yurth the Brutal. Those are the only two notes I can. Memories.
Yurth the Brutal is a different part.
Then
okay.
it's not okay. Yes, the wind has a bug got in my ear. It's fatal.
All right, so I came over that same path that Steve did, and I'm looking at the rune now. I have two questions that I'm trying to figure out while I'm looking at this rune. One, is there an exit wound? Like, there's the entrance through the first set of ribs. Does it go all the way through to the back set of ribs?
I didn't see it. No.
Okay, so that's one, and then
it almost looks like a Kali Ma.
Right, and then
yeah.
Do any of us know of an instance in which somebody's mana has been taken by somebody else?
We literally just destroyed a heart so that somebody couldn't do that exact thing. So
Okay.
we're gonna jump into a wild conclusion that somebody stole her heart to be.
Well, I think it was Grusev. If they had a
Grusev,
battle
yeah.
here,
Grusev. I spelled.
Grusev cut out her heart and used it for whatever purpose. Probably it was probably part of what caused the cataclysm.
So, keen mind. Did this happen to any other skeleton?
They were too degraded. Like, you couldn't really.
Heart?
No, more that like the other skeletons were either too degraded for you to really truly know what killed them, or you didn't notice a specific wound on them.
Don't kick.
Like, keen mind wise.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm already here, so I'm gonna start moving through the bones, I guess. I've already touched and
the
started
armor?
reaction.
I'll let
And
you
then
be
start
the
to
metal
investigate the
guy.
armor,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Because all I'd be interested in is how sturdy those jewels seem socketed. You know what I'm talking about. What do you mean? There's only 2 rubies in the breastplate. What do you mean?
Oh, goodness gracious.
I swear the fuck down, bro. You find new reasons to make me look more and more disappointed. I mean, at this point, it's like a challenge to you. I recognize it. I almost applaud it, but if I applaud it too much, you'll take joy in it. So how are you investigating the armor?
I am looking to see if there are
intrusive rogue thoughts.
I'm looking to see if there are any symbols, any names, any or anything like that. Or I also want to see if there is trace any kind of were there strikes on there? Are there chips? Are there evidence that the armor was hit in certain places, wear and tear, that kind of thing? And then I also, if I can, I don't know if it would be feasible for me, but if I would also want to see if the mana is flowing through the armor as well.
Okay.
You hear me go, what's that made of?
Oh, that's a good question too.
Are y'all made of the same thing?
I think for that. Ooh, sorry, that's trying to think of how to get that in a stat. Is there a stat that you had in mind to roll for that?
Okay, so in terms of symbols and battle wear and tear and like chips and stuff like that. I think investigation would work on that because I don't need to necessarily understand what the symbols would be. I'm just trying to find them.
Yeah, okay.
For mana, I think Arcana would be the obvious one for that.
I tell you what, if you do the rolls, and then if I have Steve make an Arcana, and I will tell you the results once all 3 rolls have been done.
Okay, so investigation and Arcana for me, Arcana for Steve. Okay, cool.
Yes. And then sleight of hand for Stetto.
Oof.
What? Oh, Asato, what's your Arcana? Maybe more useful for him to do it.
It's because of what Steve said. It's okay, don't worry, I have a plan.
Gotcha.
And also, it's 0.
Rolls.
Oh, okay. Mine's better.
Mine's
but still shit. Still shit.
Never mind. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I have a plan.
That's fine. I'm sure you do.
I rolled a 23 for my
sleight of hand. Nice.
The only one getting good rolls today.
Walden, as you're trying to see like how damaged this armor is and like almost understand the material by the damage, you realize that the armor is almost intensely undamaged. It gives off a slightly transcendent rainbow sheen that feels ethereal despite its metallicness. And despite not being able to understand the Arcana, you reckon there is some element of Arcana. As Steve asks you, what's it made of? You kind of shrug. And Steve tries to understand himself. You agree with each other that this is made of something magic and something incredibly hard to damage. Seto, as you consider the gems on the armor, you try and unping one of them. I mean, just in case, right? And like, despite being a master thief, you cannot get them off. However, in doing so, you trigger Steve's memory. Make me Seto a charisma saving throw.
All right. I think I do those. I do those, right? I do not do those.
You do not do these?
No, I mean, just I don't have the little thing that gives me help. Again, just for the sake of hope. Is this a charmed condition?
Yes.
Sweet. Then I have advantage. Okay. I have a slutty 20.
A slutty 20? Okay.
And a nat 20, baby! What?
Oh, shit.
Eat my front butt! Sorry.
Huh? Wow, I didn't realize that about you.
Life's full of surprises.
Truly.
Fuck.
That's taking me right out my fucking brain. Right.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. As you try to prize this jewel, you hear an unspoken, silent compulsion to continue staring and touching and revering this armor. And as a thief, the one thing you know is, as lovely as jewelry is, nothing is better than getting away fast. And so it can't touch you. And as Steve watches this happen with this mystery material, his keen mind reminds him of the sword Fateth, and that it is made of the same material as this armor.
I have a quick question. I may not be able to discern the answer given the fact that my roll was pretty low, but like, there's not a lot of damage on the armor. But is it like pretty much pristine? Is there any amount of like battle damage on the armor?
On the armor itself, no. On the chainmail elements, yes. Essentially, everything made of this material is immaculate almost, but everything that has even just a normal metal to it is not.
Okay. Because my thinking was like, this may not have even been like a standard fight. It may have been a betrayal where like maybe Grusev like, you know, was on her side initially, or like they were fighting each other and then they like came to do peace talks, and then Grusev just like fucking ripped her heart out, literally. So, but we don't know for certain. It's just a thought.
So now, I'm curious why, when Seto looks at the armor, it affects him.
Because he was trying to steal from it. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
I was just trying to see.
I know that when we were looking at Thetis, you were just enthralled by it.
Mm-hmm.
But Walden is not enthralled by the armor, even though he is straight up in it.
I think he was trying to steal the sword as well.
Was he?
I think there was an element of trying to interact with the sword in a touch.
Yeah, no, I was trying to see if like
from the sword, right?
No, I actually remember. I remember what I did. I had the theory that it shrunk, or it basically like whoever so touched the sword, it would fit their hand. So I tried to steal it through like that, and of course it didn't work because that's ridiculous. And but because my heart was like, I'm gonna take this, that's why I got enthralled by the sword.
It's a safe bet to assume that Seto is going to steal any given thing in the area.
Which is why I knew the sleight of hand would not annoy him.
No, not at all. I love it. I was like, what should we doing it?
I thought we saved somebody else from the sword too.
Martha.
Yeah.
Who was staring at the sword, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trapped by it.
She was. That means she was also trying to steal the sword? All right.
Oh, okay, Martha.
So
I'm trying to think, why would this only happen to people who are trying to steal the sword?
Like, let's keep that S word to ourselves, right?
I don't know if we're going to be able to find more info from this right now. I think it's probably best if we like start to move on.
I have such a cool idea I know I can't do.
Oh boy.
Well, no, I've been trying to like upgrade my gun into like a rifle or whatever, and my brain's like a hollow fucking bird bone.
Quill.
Like quill kind of deal would be fucking sick to turn into that, because yeah, like it's just something that, but yeah, it's just a cool thought, more anime than D&D. But yeah, if this is what we got, and oh, there's some more translucent stuff down here. I didn't see the. All right.
Yeah, it's a little hidden, but yeah.
Are you thinking you're ready to descend to the material plane?
Just wanna
soon. I'm trying to figure out
what
happened to Rest. It looks like she maybe died from a battle with Grusev.
I would not be surprised. As I say, my understanding was they were fighting to succeed each other. The giants ruled. They were gods, deities, and kings. The lesser giants weren't, but certainly these two were. And the elves, as I say, our ancestors didn't like that.
Any idea why Grusev may want to steal her heart? Literally?
To be honest with you, my understanding is he was an eldritch giant and she was a storm giant. Huh. Their roots were in very different places. Their hearts were in different places.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't think we're going to be able to learn more here. I think we've gotten all we can get, so I do think it's time for us to go to the material plane.
Yeah, I don't think.
In that case,
So as I'm going, I nonchalantly poke one of the rear bones with my staff.
Ooh, fuck! Oh, wait, I wanted to check out the fucking the golden, this thing. Like,
Oh,
that seemed
yeah,
important.
that was something that I think he'd mentioned not to touch.
Well, I'm not.
Oh,
He's not.
is that a
I'm not touching
golden-
it. I'm just curious.
That's
Oh, that's a
fine,
golden
but I'll
vertebrae?
need to know if you touch it.
Hey.
So, oh my god, that's so ominous.
Is that the one right? That's the one right next to me.
Yeah, but you didn't say you were touching it. You were investigating the ribs, and they're so huge that you'd fit in their ribs. I didn't assume you'd have.
Also, how'd you get right the fuck next to us, bro? I thought you were way down there.
I walked.
I get that.
There's a
I just
route
missed
that
that thought, sorry.
just completely avoids everything just to get right here.
It's not that hard, bro.
It's really not that hard.
I didn't realize that these things were not rocks until it was way too late.
Yeah, we both learned they were. Well, yeah, that was.
I totally appreciate that if I touch this stuff, like, obviously it really fucked me up. So, and really planned on surviving if it happened, but since you guys were so gracious to take the bullet for me and survived, I was being careful.
Okay.
Okay.
What happens when I bone the bone?
Oh.
The universe explodes much like a bag of holding and a bag of holding.
Well, I die.
Uh-oh.
No!
Have bones,
Campaign's
guys.
over, y'all. That's the end.
This
Did
is
you like
where
it?
it ends.
I
3
need a
years in the making.
I need a slightly human break so that because we're about to go to the next bit. So give me 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Piss and
I will
hydrate.
do that.
Sick.
You know, despite all the fuckery, I've been having fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, technically, these games never go the way we want on a technical level. Not like, you know what I mean.
Right.
But everything else is fucking top notch. Like,
Yeah, it's a good time, and I'm glad that we got like some of the revelations because there were like things that like do make a lot more sense to me now. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
facts. I am. Oh, this has been so long. We're in the 4th chapter. This is the 17th episode of the 4th chapter. Like, that is crazy. And I, for one, can't. Oh man, I wonder if we'll be level 10 after this. That would be fucking dope.
That would be sick, yeah.
Because I know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing. I'm getting fireball.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Fireball. And oh shit, I got a reminder to all you wizards, remember your meta magics. Because I was like, I just forgot that I had them for a little while.
Better.
Damn. That's fucking nice. I forgot I had that. I gotta start doing that more.
Give me that!
Quicken spell is fucking nasty. I can turn
yeah,
any
Quick as
spell
Spell's great.
into a fucking bonus action, so I can still be sniping and like that's.
I use Quick as Spell so much on my Sorcerer Warlock character I had. Technically not multi-class. I was playing a woman who was possessed by a demon, so I was playing both of them.
Oh, nice. That's fucking fun.
Cool.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the campaign fizzled out right when we were at the ending. Yeah, it's one of those things.
Do be like that.
But it was like her story was like she was like raised in this like very isolated culty village where she was being like built up as this like great descendant chosen one to like defeat a grand evil, and she eventually just she just like ran away, and she hated the village and her family and didn't want to be there anymore. And like part of like her whole thing was that like realizing that like even though she like hates everything that like built her, to like mentally reckon with that.
That's fucking awesome.
That sounds
sounds
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a character that I made as I was figuring out I was trans.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Should discover
And I
this.
made her trans as part of that. It made an interesting part of the character because her dad was like super like transphobic about it, like refused to acknowledge the transition and all that shit. And then I spent
Hello?
You cut out.
hello.
You
cut
said you
out.
spent
Background.
and then
Oh yeah, my internet's being fucky today. I spent a combat beating the shit out of him, so that was fun.
Nice. That's good. Very good.
Yeah.
that's how you deal with that.
I got a music mentorship at like my like marginalized and trans and LGBT friendly. Well, actually, exclusive. Like it's very kind of protected space, like
Nice.
welcoming but protected space. And I've got my first music gig in October. I'm well happy. I'm gonna get to do drag.
That's
Hey.
awesome.
Very
That's
happy.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. And the artists that are with me on the lineup are all very like spooky, ethereal soundscape stuff. So it's like with the bog, like it's great. So are we all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Check with.
No, no. My eyes are hurting a bit. Glasses on.
I'm about to see now.
That's better.
Oh.
They block
Styling Pro.
blue light.
You got to give me a woo.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
That is
Oh, that's cute.
that was like Rick No Flare.
Yeah, that was all Rick, no flare. That's so solid. Coffee's ready. All right, one. Give me a sec to make this coffee. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do the what now?
Well, I mean, what am I saying? I can still talk and hear you, so it's not really that big a deal.
I mean, I'm gonna dick on you either way, but I don't mind
Right?
if that's what you mean. Like,
Right? Like it's.
it's no fun if you get worried. Like,
I almost got that ruby. Damn it!
love that. You know, on a 30, I'd have given it to you. To be fair, I actually would.
Thank you, dear. But yeah,
I'm hoping.
Go.
I was just gonna say, I'm hoping that this little bit will explain some stuff.
Alright.
We're gonna get back to the fucking material plane. And it's gonna be like everything is on fire. It's gonna be like
Maybe.
full disaster. And
Seto's
horrible
fault
things.
is just opened up and
Yeah,
claimed
I mean-
the continent.
I can't guarantee that hasn't happened.
Spoon.
I'm gonna touch base with people after we leave here with the bleep.
Oh, I forgot. I
Before
told that
descending
dude that
stairs.
I got that dude building me a rifle in Honka anyway. That's fucking right.
Oh yeah, with the fucking
That,
coal.
yeah, that pipe that I got from like the Walden factory.
Right? Yeah. Just have him like
Yeah.
teleport airdrop ship it to us.
Yeah,
Right? Like, do we gotta?
you might have to Amazon that. Not sponsored, fuck Bezos, but you know
Yes.
what I mean.
Yes, not sponsored. Just a colloquial.
Colloquial. No, not with, no. I know what you mean, but yes. What else was I gonna say?
Oh man.
Oh, can they hear us on the stream?
They should be able to.
I assume so. I doubt that he paused it.
I
didn't
didn't think
pause
you ever
anything.
muted us.
I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did anything because I'm an idiot. But we've been, you know,
Kind of
we've been
assumed
here.
that.
We've been real, and that's what people in this world want. They want real. Could you
Authenticity.
All two of them.
emphasis on the titty?
me that.
That's how titties work.
Give me that.
Set,
What?
generally sets of two. That's all I'm saying.
I knew a boy that had 3.
I mean, there you go.
I still think about that third nipple to this day.
Well, okay, now here, this is the thing. Just because it's a nipple doesn't mean there's a titty.
Okay, we don't
right?
need to go down
You know
this
what?
fucking
Okay.
rabbit
All right,
hole
you know
right
what?
now,
That's-
okay.
Okay,
Are we
fair.
ready?
Yes, we're back. Let's stop
Okay.
being ridiculous.
Okay.
Well,
I knew that immediately. That was going to be like a 20-minute rant.
It's like, wait a minute.
I have to cut this off at the pass, or we're going to get
honestly,
nowhere.
thank you. I couldn't do it without you.
So we're back. Bone on bone action.
Give me
Right, so Steve, you are doing bone on bone.
Give me
Yes,
that.
but like nonchalant, like I'm
Give
walking
me
past
that.
it, and I'm just like
Just a
using
casual
my
bone.
staff like a walking staff, and I'm like
I want that.
just a little bit.
Which bit of the bone?
What?
Which bit of the bone?
Give me that.
What
Be
do you mean,
specific.
which bit is the bone? The whole
Like
staff is
on the
bone.
map? No, on the map,
Which-
on
which
the skeleton.
bone?
Yes.
I guess it depends on where we're going.
Point on
But,
the skeleton where you're touching.
Yeah. Show me on the
I
doll.
guess like this bit,
Whoa, okay.
So just
like
so
the
I
one
can
that's
get
on the
this
floor. So it
right,
looks like I'm just like walking and it hits
So-
it on the floor.
like here.
Yes,
Okay.
not here. Here.
No, yeah, I'm just checking because I've marked out the areas. Mm. Ooh, okay. I think the first thing I need you to make is a Constitution saving throw. I think
A
makes the
life
most
saving
sense
check.
here.
All right.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Gonna be a big explosion.
Because I'm just thinking you're putting 2 very mana-rich objects together. 20. Okay. I think on a 20, you do save. I don't think the DC was super high. But I think... Okay, so it's... You roll the full dice and half it, don't you, for a save throw?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, Steve, as you like kind of nonchalantly, you really only graze it, but you graze your staff, which is significant. It's not just that it's contains fossilized bone of another Titanous giant. It's also how long you spent in the Feywild, specifically enriching the land here. Hours and hours connecting with the earth, connecting with its mana, and enriching your staff in Hanker as well in a similar way, determined to be a source of balance. And this shatters that balance. This is two objects that should never be able to meet in time and space, meeting again.
Oh, shit.
Meeting in a different form.
Oh, good job.
So you take
You aimed it this time.
13 in head. That's 7?
6.
No, 6. You take 6 points of necrotic damage as the idiosyncrasy of time and space reverberates through your staff, denying you what you have done.
Oh, we're gonna need a bone.
It's like when you like.
I just keep walking.
It's like when you hit
Trauma.
like a metal.
So much trauma in my face, but I'm just gonna keep walking.
It's like,
"Oh."
it's like when you like whack something heavy metal with like a baseball bat, and you go like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
It's like
You just
I
gotta
didn't
walk
do
it
that.
off.
I know what happened. You didn't see it.
Instead, I was like, I know that face. I make that face a lot.
Are you alright, Steve?
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, I guess we'll go back to the material plane.
Are you okay?
Stealing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I trust his judgment. So.
Those water things, residuals. I'm working on it.
I can only imagine. What's that staff made of?
Wasn't it bone?
It could be. It could be that. I mean,
It's bone staff.
Yeah.
That's a very unusual thing for a druid.
Well, we're a bit of an unusual group.
Yep,
That's
circle
true.
of life.
Well, if you're ready, form a triangle around that golden vertebra where it touches the water.
Okay.
Where it touches the water.
Yes.
So I guess I just continue to stand where I am.
You may. You must touch each other as this happens.
All right.
So,
What we're touching? Wait, do we got
So
touch tips? Is that?
You gotta go.
Do you want me to
over
move you?
Oh,
here. You gotta go
over
over
here.
here.
I put my hand on Walden's shoulder, and I put my hand on Seto's head.
And I
It'll make sense in a sec.
grab Seto's arm tight.
On the
Like,
count of 3.
I make sure I grab like the polder for like on the shoulder for Walden, and while grabbing Steve's arms, I look real longingly at these jewels. Like I'm just kind of looking at them like.
On the count of 3, I'm going to need you to all envision the same place.
Shit.
I'm sorry. All I could think of is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man right now.
Okay. We need to.
I don't know who that is. I'm not American.
You never seen Ghostbusters?
Oh, is that who that? What? Which one is?
All
Yeah.
you need to do is think of nothing. Think of absolutely nothing.
It's just so cute.
Okay.
Which one
Sorry.
is this?
Oh.
I thought it was the Michelin Man.
No,
No,
Fair, fair.
Unforgivable mistake, but no.
similar.
Very fair.
It's not. Oh,
But yeah.
well.
Uh,
Content warning, flashing images in a sec.
Okay, hold on. Where are we thinking of?
yeah, we need to
Oh,
decide
yeah,
this real quick. I didn't realize
tree.
we have a choice.
The treehouse place. That's between
Oh, yeah.
our home and everything else, and then right. It's basically
we have another party
sap,
member,
right?
yeah.
that we need to. We got to find that turtle. We left the turtle.
We did leave our
Oh.
turtle.
Okay, so we have to.
Maybe we should
Our
think
flying
of that place
turtle.
and continue our voyage around as to not fuck it up.
Oh, wait, I thought going around. Wait. Oh.
No,
we didn't finish our pilgrimage.
No, you chose to go to the Feywild, so you failed your pilgrimage already.
Oh, all right.
But if we go to the same entrance and continue,
You failed
No?
the pilgrimage already. You had the amulets.
Yeah, like we failed.
They were a ritual that you didn't complete.
Well,
That was a thing. Yeah, like
Well, fuck. Okay.
well,
Well, we still
hopefully
got a
we're
turtle.
You saved
going
the
with something
conscience.
more important.
yeah, right. You remember me mentioning Killy dear?
Yes, Killy dear.
I suppose your options. You could. Oh, I'm not right for it. You could go to where's the other place? Oh, I'm fucked in the head now.
I personally would think either to get the little turtle dude or to the druid circle to see if anything has changed. Because we
Just
have
for
no contact there.
You don't need to get the little turtle dude. He's gone to have a family. He's gone to his breeding
The
pool.
flying turtle. That
Cuckoo.
Okay. Cuckoo. Yeah. Okay.
Liza gave you Cuckoo to get you to that place because that's his breed.
Alright.
I mean, you can have Cuckoo.
No.
You can go back there. For fuck's sake.
Leave him. We'll leave him to his harem.
I think the Druid Grove might be a good idea.
Oh yeah, that's solid.
They also may have knowledge about where the sap we're looking for is.
True. All right. Yeah.
So-
No, that's
Sap.
fair.
Not sap. Like, is it sap? I can't. There's another ingredient of the ritual we need.
Giant honeysuckle.
Yes,
Honeysuckle.
honeysuckle.
So okay, so they may know where that is.
Oh, so you specifically you'd like to go after giant honeysuckle first?
Right, and then
Well,
while
that's the
we're
only thing
at
left, right?
the Druid Circle, we check the monument to see if anything's changed.
And we check in with that Chiron. Maybe we can get some upgrades to this stuff.
You like stuff.
Okay, so you want to go
Yeah, the Druid
Back.
Grove with the Chiron.
to the Druid Grove. The Kirin doesn't live there. You want to go back to the
Oh.
Druid Grove
Yes.
and then check a monument to go back to Killydeer.
I think we were checking the monument to see if Brad has become immortal. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would just for my own understanding, it would take quite a few days to get to Killydeer, like potentially another week at least, from the Druid Grove. I'll just hold on. I'll pop up the map just so we're all on the same page.
That's what I think. That's why
Yeah.
we're having
That's
this
fair, yeah.
conversation because it's a big world.
It's because it took like hold on.
You can't just
Right, show to
stop off in
players.
Spain on the way to Ukraine.
Yeah, it's sort of that kind of conversation. So like.
All right, fair.
If you see, this is the continent of Schroden. The ship is going from that first village. That first village to Grunwald took you 3 or 4 days, I think. That then from Hanker, I think took you 2 to 3 days to get to Hanker from there. You're currently by that big lake next to the mountains on the Woodside shoreline.
Yeah.
So to go to the Druid Grove and then Killydeer is that settlement that's by the lake in the mountains on the northern, northwest shore.
Is this like a thing where you can't think of a place you haven't been to?
No.
Oh, there is. We have a place. Unless, what is on the farthest left?
And for context, this is where Jorg is from.
Yes.
Yes.
I assume that's where you eventually have to go, because we're 4 adventurers, and you need to go to each one of their homelands to get everything together, like on a fast.
I mean,
as a player, as a human.
At this point, it's more about the several maps I've got stocked.
Yes, I get that.
And me understanding, I see the you know what? No, for a time like this, I want intelligence saving throws from all of you, or checks, either one.
Okay.
Because I think you ask this question, and all of a sudden, the 3 characters are thrown and oh, actually, where are we going? Where do we need to go?
Is the saving throw still going to be halved or no?
Halved? No.
Well, then I'm going to use that.
Is this for the charmed condition?
No. God, I wish it was.
Right? Okay, that's respectable.
Seto, you're dead set on this monument. You're like, but if we check that, we'll know stuff. It doesn't matter if it takes weeks out of our journey. We'll know something new.
It does. It really does. We're pressed for time.
Walden, you're having that feeling too, but in your head, you're like, if we know information and it sets us back a week, the information could change by the time we get there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know how long we've been in the Feywild. It could have already been weeks. Time doesn't work right here. We've already met that as an issue. Steve, with an 18, I'd say all of that is what's going through your head. And you're realizing there is no actual way to be certain. Because, if you go back to the monument, you'll know who is a lich right now. But by the time you get to a place that you know Jorg's blood, your keen mind kicks in. Jorg's blood was directly related to these eldritch giants. The Goliaths are giantkin. There stands to reason, given that there was a large fossilized remains in the mountains, that is the last thing for you to check anyway. It's one of the few you haven't looked at, and if time is an issue, getting to that at least skeleton would be potentially more efficient than working out if Brad has attained lichdom, especially given you have stopped all of his plans in Hanker, and you know you've stopped all of his plans in Hanker. He will be scrabbling. You also know from this that you've stopped him getting Theteth, which, although you aren't entirely sure how it ties into all of this yet, you know that it is a link for him to have used as a phylactery. Oh, and he didn't get this. You stopped all of his minions getting this as well.
Damn right.
So you've got Brad currently scrabbling. You know that much.
And I've killed Brad. Were the goblins? I don't know. I killed that one goblin guy 9 times. He is specific. I've killed him with every season.
Okay, so if we know,
do we
Brad
know
is
that's the last?
Yes.
Yeah, you have a map.
That's the last boy.
I'm fairly certain I gave you a map of the skeletons. Yes, I did. Here.
So if we know Brad is going there, I guess that makes sense to try to get there before him. Yeah.
So the one we're at now is the body in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
So this is the one in the lake?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But it's not in the lake at the same time. It's just it's in the water, but it's not in the lake.
Yeah.
People
it's
don't normally,
more just for reference.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then all right.
And the one by the abandoned tunnel is the one that Kieran took you to.
Okay. That was going to be my next question.
So we know where we have to go, and we can.
We got to go to
this is a
Killadeer.
portal, as though I've probably never been to the mountains, but I just have to think mountains.
Killadeer.
Well, you have the name.
Killadeer. Yeah.
Yeah, Killadeer, and then it's
Killadeer.
magic. It'll get us there.
It's magic. All right.
Killadeer. I start clicking my
So
heels.
what, Laurel? What are you doing? You going back after this?
I'm old enough that by the time things might have been slightly more stable on the material plane, I'll be able to head up. But I can't leave until that's sorted.
Fair.
But I will just be a sentry. I shan't sacrifice myself.
Okay.
All right.
You cool. I want to
I'm
make
cool.
sure that your grandkids aren't going to lose you. You got family.
Facts.
That's true. And, you know, I should stick around for them. They might have more children, and then I never get to see them.
Good. You got stories to tell. Keep that up.
It's true. This one time, anyway.
As he starts to tell this story, he casts control water. And he starts doing the hand signals for it, and like casts these fluid cylindrical shapes. And you recognize this, Steve. This is a spell you've cast before. You know what's coming. And you kind of hold your breath instinctively.
I see him do that and do the same.
And as he does this, he says,
Crouch down, hold each other, and touch that vertebra.
And you all think of Killadeer. You decide where you're going. You're confused. You're unsure what it even looks like. And all of a sudden, this column of water ascends above you. And as you touch this vertebrae, your senses are overwhelmed.
And just for 1 second.
Do we just get hit with the knock-up stream?
We may have.
We're going to Skype.
Let me... it's gonna be a second. There we go. Right.
Maybe we got a cool wave rider.
You feel your bodies lose all weight, holding each other. All the sensory touch you have is all you actually recognize in this state you're now in. You flow through the water as though you are flowing through a current under it. But in the same manner, you do not feel the water, only the pressure of what may be around you. And you see strange images in front of you. Something is in them, but you don't understand which. You are the images, you see the images, you feel the images, but you still feel the pressure of each other's touch. And as this happens, only Walden recognizes this voice, but all of you hear it. You drink my pain and consume me, my child, my children. Forgotten are your roots that let you grow tall. They are my hair, for I am yours. The screams I hear for your kindred are from my mouth. How have you forgotten that you are my consciousness? Why did you stop knowing yourself in the balancing act of survival? For by abandoning your mother, you killed your own kind. Now your souls are born broken and grow only to know grief. She has known the weaker than... But agony she has known, me weaker than you, letting my sobbing be loud. I cannot move. Here, disdain for my comfort is the only part that I can comprehend, and yet I am uncomfortable forever. For when agony is gone, I am hollow, and I do not remember myself, your face, mine, or those that are meant to be my children. The bones of my toes have become your shores, your islands. So large is the scale of my body that was broken for your land. And in this agony, I feel more than sadness. I can taste my own pain, and yet it is yours. You all hear this. And as you see these images, feel these images, know that this pain is coming from potentially rest. Know that that consciousness is still somewhere in the universe. You awaken on a shoreline that you have not seen. You awaken in a place desperately unfamiliar and somehow resonating every tone in Jork's skin. Iceland and yet shore, and you feel as you rise above the water your first true breath, and yet you are not drowning.
God damn. Okay. I'm gonna immediately grab, like, I'm still grabbing Seto and Steve. So I'm just gonna immediately start like pulling them towards the shore and try to get us out of the water.
Nice. The water is relatively shallow, but I think it does help, as maybe only you hearing Rusk screams before allows you to slightly understand that that experience can be awe-inspiring and breathtaking, but also soul-shattering at the same time. And you help them on shore.
Yeah. My brain just, like, Walton's brain just kind of goes into like combat mode, or like protection mode, and just like, we're in an unknown place and I don't want us to like get fucked up. So let's go to land, let's go to safety. Yeah. And yeah.
Roll me perception checks, everyone.
Explore.
Oh, motherfucker. I guess that's fair. I'm just kind of like, there was that fight, like, burst of adrenaline as I got y'all to shore, and then like I immediately just kind of like not fully pass out, but I just like completely zone out, and like I'm just not able to focus on anything for a bit because Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
I think that's fair. And I think, especially because you've heard this already, seeing other people go through it is kind of like, oh, that was real. Oh, that was definitely real. And like, you're probably more focused on them than anything around you. Steve and Seto, you, however, having been dragged onto the shore, like coughing only because of the realization that you are actually on the material plane again, are looking around you, and you see that this place is empty. Like, empty. And it's not truly silent. There's the wind, there's the occasional patter of rain. You see what might be clouds in the distance, indicating some thunder at some point, but there's no people. Not that you can see.
Do I hear any animals, or can I tell how much time has passed since we were in the Feywild?
I would say from that roll, you would not know how much time has passed since you're in the Feywild, just looking around you. This is kind of something you need record keeping for. But you would know that your internal clock has felt at least 3 days. And so it has potentially been more on the material plane. And you need to verify how many days other people have felt. Animal-wise, sparsely. you struggle to even see a goat, like just a more like a in a paddock or something. And this is a settlement. It has got elements of people who should be living here, and it doesn't look totally unkept. It just looks empty.
I mean, like, just by seeing what's around, like, this place is not just it just doesn't just have general defenses against potential threats. This place looks like it's built to like be besieged in a war. Like, this is intense. Like, you have ballista, you have trebuchets, you have fucking all of these spikes. Like,
Can I tell
This-
what this is from where I'm standing? Can I even see this?
Where are you? Oh, that. I would say you can tell it's an organic plant, but that's probably about it from that distance.
Okay.
like this place is trying to like, defend itself against a large force, whatever that force may end up being. This is not just like a casual settlement. There's either a military presence here, or should be a military presence here, or there is a military presence on the way here, or was rather.
I'm gonna, I guess since we're looking this way, I'm gonna turn around and see if there's anything over the lake. And then after that, I want to inspect like these like weird spikes that are coming out of the wall.
As you do that, I'm gonna go and like go to these. Can I like go down this like little cliff right here?
Oh, like it's kind of like an up in my head.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
how
sense.
much
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
I see.
Yeah, I was thinking how tall that is, because I can just
Yeah, it's definitely
switch
definitely
flip.
up.
Yeah, it's probably only about 10 feet, so you could climb.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could, but the switch flip is free, so you know what I mean.
yeah.
So
I'm gonna climb up. Yeah.
And as you're kind of investigating these buildings and battlements and climbing up, how loud would you say you guys are being?
I'm trying to roll my stealth now. My character sheet has been so fucky since I rolled for that prescription. I have to like try again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's whatchamacallit, if it's
Yeah, it's been a little all over the place.
here,
I'm
I
not
can roll a die
actively-
20 and roll add 13 to it.
I'm not being actively stealthy because like I haven't seen anybody, and like with these defenses, you should be able to see some people guarding them, and I feel like if there were people actively guarding this, they would have already spotted us. So I'm not being like super stealthy.
But it said it was generally stealthy. Like so. And for some reason it's not even letting me roll on roll 20 right now. Which is there we go.
there it
So
is.
is it 25? Stealth.
Okay. So Seto, you are completely concealed. Maybe because it's like slightly urban, you're slightly more used to hiding behind walls than you are anything else. And Walden, you're kind of like making your way through, trying to see stuff, but you're not so concerned about like how much noise you're making. With like with what you're trying to find out, like what specifically kind of are you?
I'm trying to figure out what happened to the people.
But what are you looking for in terms of like, is it investigating? Is it looking? Is it you're trying to see if this has got like, are these defensive armaments or are they military? Like, you know what I mean? Like what?
My focus right now is to see if this place has been attacked. and I'm just kind of like looking for signs of damage,
Yeah.
fire, arrows, weapons, all that stuff.
I think that's investigation then.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to work this out.
While he's doing that,
Motherfucker.
Seto's doing that sniper thing where he's like, well, that's a point where they'd be, that's a point where they would be, like that kind of thing, you know? Setting out different points of where like people could be watching them. So
I think Seto, because you're looking for that, roll me a perception. Walden, your investigation gets you that these are well used battlements, but it doesn't really look like it's like humanoid to humanoid. It just kind of looks very defensive.
Okay.
Steve, is there anything you'd like to see around you or like to do?
Like I said,
woo! 16 plus 9 is another 25.
Daddy.
the whole thing just go away.
Daddy.
What's up, buddy?
Okay. So I was looking to see if anything's coming or / on the lake in general. And then I wanted to investigate these spikes. And then the next thing that I wanted to do, if I had time, is try to figure out, okay, with the lay of the land, where am I and where is the skeleton in relation to where I showed up?
Okay. In that case, I need nature and perception. And then for your 25, in any order, for your 25 perception, Seto, I think what you'd realize is there are a lot of doors facing away from where you guys currently are. You're muted. And okay, 23 perception and then the nature.
Let's see if I can use my phone.
Yeah, that worked. Okay, so for out on the lake, you don't really see that much. It's very still. But the spikes, they're roots. Like they are like roots that have been hardened and like kind of sharpened into spikes. So these had trees or something similar in the cliff face before, and now they've become hardened spikes.
I use message to Weldon and to be like, none of the doors face the lake or ocean or whatever that is. You can reply to this message.
Well, the doors don't face, but the ballista and the trebuchets do.
And I think...
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and I think, Steve, like, you're overhearing this conversation, and as I say, at the moment, this lake is very still.
Seems like the defensive measures are definitely, like, being...
Against the lake.
Against the lake. So, I guess it would make sense that the doors are on the other side so that people can enter and exit through cover in case of battle.
I mean, what is in the fucking lake? Remember that fishing guy who talked about that fucking thing?
Yeah,
we were supposed to go.
Not the same body of water.
Well, no. Okay, fair, but I just mean that there could be like sea monsters or.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just letting you know. Could be sea
But
kings.
It is.
Didn't we hear from him that lakes in general are connections to the Feywild?
That's how we got here. That makes fucking sense.
So, like, maybe there were aspects of the Feywild that were kind of, like, leaking out.
Maybe
like,
get away from the shoreline, Steve. Maybe get away from the shoreline, Steve. There's, like, he's invisible. Like, you can't even see him, and he's trying to wave you in. He's not thinking. He's hidden. Yeah, there
and if Brad was attacking he had sent agents into the Feywild. He could certainly send them through to other destinations. So, like, that he could have been attacking this place that way.
Fuck.
Could be that. Could be something else. I mean, maybe there's like conflict between this place and another, nearby force, but it's hard to say. I mean, we don't. Yeah, Brad was using the
Shadowfell
as well,
too.
yeah. So
I'm trying.
Yeah, we don't. It's probably Feywild / Shadowfell related, but we don't know 100%. And we're not going to know until we find somebody.
Gotcha. Oh, my Lanta.
God, can I fucking roll well? We need to end this session so I stop rolling like shit.
I got an 18, at least. 9 plus 9. Wait. Right? Yes. All my other ones have been. No. I'm still going. 1 second.
No.
Yep.
What? Wait. So, this is you.
Yeah. I thought that was me for a second too. I was like, well,
No,
but,
that's
right.
me.
I got a plus 9, so
You need to roll.
I've got to wait. Yep. Oh,
there it is.
Flonkerton. 17.
Well, a 17, a 14, and a 16 all beat my 11.
Nice.
And you guys, you've kind of been talking about the lake, trying to get Steve away from the lake. And you start to hear like a shuffling out one of those doorways that doesn't face you. It seems to be just a
battle stance. Yeah.
Right, guns out immediately.
It seems to be just a singular person, and they were trying to conceal themselves, even just to see who you were first. But you all see them quite quickly as a rather skinny, fat-assed Goliath kind of creeps towards you.
Wait, I know the clapping of those cheeks anywhere.
Can we end on that?
We will end our session as you guys meet.
It's the most appropriate possible thing we could end on.
Oh, don't hurt me. They've left me behind. As you hear. And that's our session.
Yay!
That's what I've been excited for this whole time.
Where is it? I can't see. Oh, nice. Yes! I was right. I knew the clapping of those cheeks. All right.
Why is he so large?
because I wanted people to be
I was so right. That's so
I wanted you to be
fantastic.
able to see him.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
One sec. I gotta move the stream so he's.
The best
That
bit
is so
returns.
fucking good. That's the second you said with the I was like, it's Glenn.
Daddy.
It's giant Glenn.
Daddy.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
This movie.
Oh
Good
my
job.
God, you'd frozen then.
Good. All right. I'm giving my buddy a hug. And thank you for joining us. And the Hills Have Bones with some of the finest motherfuckers in the history of motherfuckers. Remember, the life comes at you in every direction. So let's roll with those 1s and 20s. Be good to everybody. Bye.